Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you according to your time and according to your location. Just a quick one, guys. I want to quickly update you for something. If you know you live in France, because I come across this thing I've made up my mind to do this video. That was since 2 days ago. That is when I said I want to make this video. So I come across someone that I don't know. I don't know what led to that talk. So he was saying that I mentioned something concerning EMPO, that I'm coming from EMPO office, and he was asking me EMPO office, what is EMPO? I say Desempo. He said, what is Desempo? I say how long have you been in France? He says 6 years plus, going to 7 years. I say going to 7 years and you don't know what they call France people call des impôts. He say I don't know. I say this is funny. So I say des impôts is very important. When you as far you are here in France, it's very important. When you are in France, it is a proof for them, for you to for them to know that you are living in France. It's a proof. So I wanted to do this video, that was 2 days ago, but I was so busy. As a nursing mother now, I have to nurse my baby and all that, and my boy is here, so I've been so busy, so there was no time for me to do it. Even I wanted to go and take some rest when I say I really want to make a video concerning des impôts, so I have to quickly leave the bedroom and sit here so that I can explain much better concerning des impôts. So now, what is des impôts? Des impôts is a proof, is form of it's a revenue, it's declaration of revenue. It is not for those people that are working. Even though you have paper, even though you don't have paper, it is not for people that have paper or people that don't have paper. As far you are here in France, it's very important for you to declare des impôts, because that is when some people used to say I have been here in France. So when you go to any administration office and they will definitely ask you, how long have you been in France? So you will tell them how long. They will going to give you some list of book they want, some list of paper or some document they want. So inside those documents, you are going to see where they will ask you des impôts. It's a proof for them to know that so something like this person is really being on France. If you are not working, they are going to put 0, that is, you are not working, so you don't have contribute, so it doesn't matter. But as far you are working, because even me that is working, if you know you are working, your salary is not big. Like even when I was working, I remember for almost 4 years, it was 0. I was not working, it is there. But when you are working, the money you got, they pay you in your working place, everything is going to be reflection there. They are going to put it there. So it is very important. And if maybe, I don't know, I know that is many Europe country, I know they definitely they do this kind of something, but I don't know what they call it. It is what they call it, that is I know they must have a different name of calling it, but we that is living here in France, they call it des impôts. So every work, any money you be, even last year I worked half of last year, so in my des impôts way they send it to me. So because in my former address, I went to des impôts office in my former address to tell them that I'm no longer there. So that is why they now send it to my new address. So it is very important. It is to say that is a proof for you to say you are being in France for so year. Like those of us that is maybe you want to go and ask for paper that you are due here in France. It is time for them to give you paper. This is one of the things they are going to need from you. So that is why it is very important in anything called administration. So as I was saying, in anything called administration, they will definitely ask you if you want to have an accommodation. Maybe they want to give you logement, which is accommodation. They must ask you des impôts. anything you want to do, is even your children want to go to school, you want to go and register your children in the school, in the crèche, they must ask you des impôts. So in anything you do here in France, they must ask you des impôts. So it is very, very important. So except if those people that have not come across des impôts, you know that they don't even have anything to do with administration, because definitely if you have anything to do here in to do with administration, if your child is going to school, you are working, you are into, you are doing anything recognized in this country, you must definitely have this des impôts, and every year you must declare it, whether you are working or you are not working, you must declare it, because it is very important. In anything you will do, they are going to ask you des impôts. And also if if you are a parent, you know that your child go to school, you spend your child go to crèche, there are specific amount you use to pay for your child. So in that year you will keep all the receipts updates, so you are going to declare it also, that this is what I pay for my child or for my children, especially and you are going to, that is what they call reduction. I have mine here because definitely I remember that sometimes ago, I think when my child was going to crèche, so that is when I noticed that one, because not everything you will know, so we are learning every day. So I was told by my sister that now that my son is going to crèche, that that I have, when I want to declare my des impôts, I have to bring out my I have to bring all the receipt that I'm using to pay for my son crèche. I have to go and give to them, so that I'll go and ask them for reduction. So that is when I noticed that every year, though I believe it was 1 year I did, yes, I did it. So I did it 1 year, and since then, when I did it, what did I do? So that when your child is going to crèche or school, there is what we maybe in centre de loisirs, like centre de loisirs, it is when your child close from school, then you have to stay till 6 o'clock or 6:30. That is what we call centre de loisirs. So in every month ending, they will used to send you what your total, as in the cost of that month of your child centre de loisirs, or if your child is going to crèche also. So definitely they are going to send you the facture, the facture. So you understand the facture, what is it called, in English, the facture, that is how would I call it, how would I call it in English? I know, because I'm talking to people living in France. I know they will understand what I'm trying to explain. So they are going to bring the facture to you, because that is what we call it in here in France, is facture. Voila. So the facture they are going to bring for you, which is the money you are to pay, for your son's school, your son centre de loisirs. So you are going to total everything together and calculate everything, or if it's possible you can photocopy all the paper, the receipts they give to you, the receipts of payment they give to you. Then you will gather everything and send it to des impôts. So the total money you pay, you will calculate it and write it there. So in that reduction, that is when it comes to when it's maybe you pay like 200 euro as an example, or 100 euro for example, in a year for your child. So they are going to take part of the money, like maybe they can say it's like 50-50. Maybe they can help you to pay 100 euro. If it's 200 euro you pay for the year, if it's 100 euro they can help you to pay 50 euro. That meaning they are going to send that one to your account. While doing that, you are going to give them your detail of account, you are going to give them your account number, so they are going to send it directly to your account. So that there are some people that can send you check by check. So depends on what depends on what you want them to the how you want the to receive the money. So that is very that is another thing. Like I was thinking, like this is like for example, when my child was going to creche, so the creche have to send me the total money I pay for my child. That was 2021 or so. As you can see here, this is 2021. So the total money, the 2021, the total money I paid 2021 for my child creche. This is the total money, 485.70 euro, 485.70 euro, where it is 70 euro. That's close to 500 euro. So I went to this Desempo office. I went there with this paper. So when I get there, I told them to photocopy it, because me too want to have it. Okay, so I told them to photocopy. They photocopy it and take the photocopy, and I keep the original. So ended of the year, when year 2002, which is last year, they send me part of the money. Because when I was going there, I put my account number. I take my RIB, I added my RIB to it. They sent half of this money to my account. So you see, it is very, if maybe I need it by check, they will send it by check. So they send me an email that's also time like this, they are going to send me part of the money. So I receive part of the money. So that is the year 2021 money that I pay for my child. So last year, which is 2002, now they are asking us now, the new EMPO is out now. If you know you have not got your O, go and get your O. If you know you have not been declaring EMPO, you have to go it in your phone, search for it in your phone. You put your location where you are, go it. If you are in anywhere you are, just say so where I am, EMPO, Desempo office, which is revenue. They will take Republic Française, is a revenue declaration of revenue. So you are going to see it, your address. You will now go to your address and ask for paper. So if you cannot feed, there are people that will feed it for you. This is my reduction EMPO. I already feed my EMPO, that because I told you guys earlier, 2 days ago I was there. So I already declared my EMPO. So this one also, they send it to my address, because where I was living before, I have to go there and meet them that I'm no longer living here, because I don't want them to send it to that my address, because I'm no longer living there. So I have to go there with my new address. That was last year. I went there with my new address last year to tell them that I am no longer here in this city and in this Zoom. So in case they want to send my info, this is my new address that I'm using. So I went there, and they take the photocopy of my address, of my new address. So that is why they send it to me. When they send it to me, they send this one also to me. They send it together, this reduction Desempo, which I told you guys earlier. So why I did not submit this one along with my EMPO, because I have to feed it. Yes, because I have to feed it. The children you are, that this one is the children fait des gardes des enfants de moins de 6 ans. Voilà, the season. If you have a child that is 6 years, you will see it there where to feed. Any child of age, any age of your child, when you know that you have children that you are paying money for, so their age is here. Their age is here from 3 years. From 3 years, according to ces gardes d'enfants de moins de 3 ans et de moins de 18 ans. Voilà, maybe like handicapé à domicile. Voilà, it is there. Oh my God, phone number. I don't know if my record have stopped, or I don't know. There's call in my phone. I don't know if it's still recording. So let me just be talking. I don't know if it's still recording. So it is here. So depends how old is your child and everything about it, your children, just declare it here. So okay, thank God it was still recording, because a call. So sorry guys for that break short, it's my oga that called. So as I was saying, so the year that everything is here, so you are going to declare, you put the name, how much you pay for that child, you put everything here, you will fill it, and you will now go to the office and submit it there. So you see it now, see am, you see it, you see everything there. So you see it, you see it. So that is 2000, last year 2022 December. So if you know you have not gotten your 2022 declaration, you have to go to December office and get it. If you know they used to send it to you, you will wait. If you know you have not gotten your own, definitely they are, as far you did not change your address and you know they used to send it before, they are still going to send it to you. But if you know you have not declare your desempo, so you have to go there yourself and ask them to give you the paper that you want to declare your desempo, so that they will, don't worry about if you can fill it, there are people there that will help you to fill it. So it is now, when I mean now, because it is started last month, so about close to ending of last month, that is when it start. So you have to go now and declare it, because when I was so surprised when someone told me that, sis, he have been on France, yeah, he don't even know what is called desempo, you know. So it was, I say, this thing is not the first person telling me that. So I've been hearing it from some people saying, it is no longer I start declaring my desempo. So I said, okay, it is hard time I have to make video concerning desempo, because it is now, the thing is going on now. That is why I say I want to quickly make a video for it. So if you know you are living in France right now, go and declare your desempo. Oga, brother, sister, uncle, go and declare desempo, because e go dey important for you. They will ask you when time come, so it is better to go declare desempo. Not to say you no know, you no hear say that they declare desempo. I just say ma come quickly make this video ma tell una. So I think I'll be able to explain what is it, what desempo is all about. So God bless you guys. Thank you for watching my video, and if you know you have not subscribed for my YouTube channel, please try and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will not cost you anything, okay? Thank you guys, because in case there is any update, I will still come here and update you guys. If you have any question, just leave it at my comment section. I'm going to answer the question for you guys. God bless you. Bye. See you next time. Love you all. One love.